into the topic of cleansings, I always get asked, how do you cleanse yourself? How do you cleanse your home? Um, all of it is like very important. It's kind of like a complicated process, but it's also a very simple process that we must acknowledge. So we're gonna start with yourself. So basically, a lot of people aren't gonna want to hear this, but when it comes to uh, cleansing, and you have to cleanse your body out first. So it starts from the inside, and then you start seeing it on the outside. So going to more of a plant-based diet, cutting out, red meats, heavier meats, things that are going to sit in your stomach, things that are going to take 7 years to digest. You don't want that shit sitting in your stomach. So it's very important that you start with your diet. You start slowly, getting rid of things that aren't unnecessary, because if you think that you're losing out on something, trust me, there are so many fruits and vegetables you have never even tried before. So if you're, clicking on this video, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you're an empath. And empathic people, we often come in contact with weird characters on a daily basis. These people are normally seeking healing. I'm sure somebody has at least told you that once in your life. So these people can come into your home, come into your car, just even interacting with them at work. People, you don't have to sign up to meet these people, but some people, they have shitty attitudes. And you ever deal with somebody with a shitty attitude and then it rubs off? So basically, sometimes we don't know. We're like, hold up, I was so prayed up, I was so saged up, and I meditate and I do all these things, and I don't know why. I'm meditating, and yet these really negative things happen to me. And it's because you're too open. I'm sorry to tell you. You're really, really open, and that's okay. That's part of being an empath. But what you can't do is you can't be friends with everybody. I'm sorry. Not all people have good intentions. And when you come into contact with these weird people, you have to cleanse yourself. So now we're going to talk about the aura. So your aura is like the outside of your body, your light body. That's what it is. And basically it's several layers to your aura. It's an ethereal layer, it's all these different layers, and it varies. It grows and expands and contracts depending on your mood. Okay, are you following me? So basically this aura, when the electricity, you interact with people, you ever touch somebody and then your hands, you get that static, and it's because your auras are touching in that moment versus like touching. And so you want to be able to cleanse that. So some ways that you can cleanse your aura and yourself, and this also goes into ways that you can cleanse your house. So let's get into it. So the first way that I feel like is very, very common for people is you're gonna want to cleanse with all four elements, and the first element that I feel like is the most common, all 5 elements. It's 5 elements. We're gonna get into the spirit part later, but all 5 elements. The first element that I feel like people think of is air, and the air element, people typically reach for the incense, and I'm burning my incense now. And yeah, you can cleanse your aura. Usually when I light incense, I like to go across my chakras and work my way up, and then I like to cleanse the outside of myself. You'll see me doing this a lot with my incense, and it's because it's keeping me clean. So that was some sandalwood, which has a cleansing effect too. So you want to use herbs that are cleansing, that have that effect if you're gonna use smoke and burn them. I have some sage right here. Sage is really great for cleansing, and you should learn how to use it properly. A lot of people don't, but you want to smudge. If you want to smudge with some sage, you can smudge your aura, smudge yourself, smudge your friend. Same thing with the incense. You'll see me do that. Another thing that you can do to cleanse your aura is like Florida water is what I use a lot. I use these different waters. So we're going into the water element, and there's like orange, like spiritual, like orange water for like prosperity and luck and etc. So basically I usually put my Florida water into a spray bottle like this one. I mean, it could be something smaller, but this is just what I found. I live here in Puerto Rico, so it's I find stuff random places, and so I'll just spray my aura. I have the mister, and I'll just spray myself and let, you know, take in all that good vibes, that good energy, and basically I spray the room. So a lot of people ask what Florida water is. If you want me to make a separate video on Florida water, Aqua de Florida, let me know. So the next way to cleanse yourself is spiritual washes. I'm sorry, spiritual washes. So still going into the water, this is just like a 7 African powers wash, and basically what you do is I usually put this in a cup, and like a little like separate like cup, and I hop in the shower. I usually go for plastic instead of glass because I would hate for that to fall and break. Don't tell anybody that I told you to go hop in the shower with a fucking piece of glass. So yeah, take like a plastic cup, put some of this in there, you know, like it doesn't have to be this one, but find a spiritual wash that you like. If you don't have a spiritual wash, you don't have access to that, which I know I'm going to hear that in the comments, get some Florida water. You can actually order this off of Amazon. Stop making excuses, because everybody always got a motherfucking excuse. Sorry. And you could put this with some water and some herbs of your choice. You know, do your research, and you can dump that on yourself. I usually say from the neck down. I don't oftentimes put things on my head. If you do dump something on your head, it's probably because you're experiencing something within the head, and that's what needs to be cleansed. So I tend to just do it from the neck down, so it just runs across, you know, like the chakras, your ori, and it keeps everything nice and open for you. So the last element we're going to get into is earth, which goes back into, you know, the sage and stuff like that, but it's the herbs that you use. So things that have purifying effects are, I have it right here, like crystals. So crystals can help you purify weird energies, guard your energy, protect your energy, and also plants. I have a snake plant here on my desk, and these plants help diffuse negative ions. They have a lot of spiritual significance in African tradition. So it's just like these definitely they purify the air. You know, they have their like endless possibilities, but they are natural here to Puerto Rico. So it's thriving in my house, guys. So it's salt. You hear people cleanse with salt. So with these methods that we're talking about, we've gotten into the earth, we've gotten into the water, we've gotten into the air. Fire, a candle. Candles help purify your space. I have a candle lit. I'm not going to pick up a candle, but basically you can carry a candle to all 4 corners of the room. And what you want to do is, with any of these methods, I cleanse every morning when I wake up. I go across the room, usually about 3 times or so, sometimes more if I feel like I need it. And you know, this is a good time to play your binaural beats, play whatever music that you like, that is cleansing, that is going to open up your space. And always have a window open. At least open up all your cabinets. No dark areas, like no unnecessarily dark areas. Everything should be open, so whatever you're cleansing with, whether that's the smoke and you're saging, sage every corner, sage your closet, sage your cabinet, go around, sage everything, sage your balcony, sage outside, protect your space. Because a lot of people, the reason why you guys experience weird energies is because you guys don't protect your space enough. So then the last and final element that we cleanse with, which I was talking about in the beginning, the fifth element, is ether. And that comes down to prayer. It comes down to intention. This is spirit, guys. This comes down to meditation. This comes down to sound. If something is going on in your house, I mean, God forbid you have a poltergeist, you need to command whatever it is to leave. If you don't command it with sound and true intention, it's not going to leave, guys. So that's going to awaken something in you. So I just wanted to do a light video on that. If you guys want a video on what's in my spiritual spray bottle, comment down below, give me a thumbs up. I can make a video on that. But I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys on, you know, again, cleansing, why it's important, what happens, and basically removing the lure of cleansing. This is something very real that people should keep up with, guys. Thank you for tuning in.